Na niwaeleze wenye mlituma hawa watu ati sijui wakuja wahangaisha wananchi wa Kiharu hapa, ati hakuna ofisi itafunguliwa. Wewe mwenye uliwatuma, next time hapana tuma watu hapa. Next time ujilete hapa, tuonane na wewe macho kwa macho. Hapa hakuna.
A public development launch in Murang'a County has sparked tension between political leadership and local administration. The opening of a government office in Kiharu constituency turned into unexpected confrontation, and at the center of it all was a direct challenge from the area member of parliament. The Kiharu member of parliament Ndindi Nyoro has challenged individuals he believes attempted to disrupt the opening of the government administrative office in his constituency, asking those who allegedly sent police officers to stop the event to confront him directly. Here, he was referring to William Ruto indirectly.
Hapa hakuna watu ya kutishatisha. Wasione ati mumenilea vizuri, mimi ninaheshimu watu, wafikiria sijui nini namna gani. Hiyo mambo ni bure kabisa. Na niwaeleze pia, wewe unapiga simu kutoka Nairobi ati ofisi isifunguliwe, ni sawa. Simu yako umepiga leo. Ofisi ya Kahuro hapa ya Mogoiri isifunguliwe. Na mimi nikapigiwa simu na wadosi wa Kenya, wananchi wa Kiharu. Sasa leo wewe angalia simu yako kutoka Nairobi na simu ya wadosi kutoka Mogoiri, gani inafanya kazi?
The remarks came during the official opening of the Kahuru Assistant County Commissioner offices in Murang'a County on Monday, March 9th. The ceremony took place without the presence of the very administrators expected to occupy the offices, and after they reportedly received instructions from senior authorities directing them not to attend. Despite the absence of government administrators and a brief attempt by police officers to hold the event, the ceremony went ahead in the presence of local residents. The newly constructed Kahuru Assistant County Commissioner offices stand in the Mjini area of Kahuru constituency. The facility is part of the administrative complex designed to bring government services closer to the residents. The project was funded through the County Development Fund, a program that allows members of parliament to finance local development projects within their constituencies. On Monday morning, residents gathered at the site for the opening ceremony, and community members, local leaders, and supporters arrived expecting a standard government event, one that would normally include the presence of national government administrators and security officials. Assistant county commissioners and other administrative officers typically attend such events because they are responsible for operating the offices once the construction is complete. But in this case, those officials did not appear. Their absence quickly became the most striking feature of the ceremony. Sources familiar with the situation indicated that the administrators had received instructions from senior authorities advising them not to attend the launch. And according to those sources, the administrators said that they had been given what they described as orders from the higher officers, and those instructions reportedly barred them from participating in a ceremony or formally accepting the new offices. The development created an unusual situation. A government administrative office was ready to open, but the officials expected to occupy the building were not present. Despite the absence of the administrators, the event proceeded as planned. Residents who had gathered for the occasion remained at the venue and watching as the ceremony continued. For many in attendance, the project represents a significant development milestone for the community. Administrative officers and offices such as the Assistant County Commissioner facility play an important role in Kenya's local governance structure. They coordinate government operations at the sub-county and ward levels. They also support the work of chiefs and assistant chiefs while helping implement national government programs. And these officers are often the first point of contact for residents seeking government services. They coordinate security matters, public administration, and communication between the national government and the local communities. Because of this role, the opening of such facilities is typically attended by administrators responsible for running them. But in Kiharu, that expected transition did not happen, and instead the event unfolded in an atmosphere of uncertainty. The tension increased. The police officers have arrived. The tension increased when police officers arrived at the venue during the ceremony. The officers attempted to stop the event from continuing. Their presence immediately drew the attention of residents who had gathered for the launch. Members of the community confronted the officers and questioned why they were attempting to disrupt the ceremony. Witnesses at the scene said that the residents expressed frustration and insisted that the event should proceed. The confrontation remained brief, and after the exchange with residents, the officers eventually left the venue. And with the officers gone, the ceremony resumed and continued to its conclusion. The incident highlighted the growing tension surrounding the opening of the facility. After the ceremony, Kiharu Member of Parliament Ndindi Nyoro addressed the issue directly, and he blamed the senior officer based in Nairobi for attempting to interfere with the event. The legislator stated that the office building had already been completed and was ready to serve the people of Kiharu. He said development work in the constituency would continue regardless of the attempts to stop it. The MP then issued a challenge directed at those he believed had ordered the disruption. He asked those responsible for sending police officers to stop the ceremony to confront him directly instead of sending others. The remarks reflected the frustration surrounding the boycott by local administrators, and the legislator also maintained that his work would continue despite such challenges. He emphasized that the new office facility was built to serve residents and support government operations within the constituency, and for residents in attendance, the event represented more than a political dispute. Many community members see the facility as an important step toward improving access to government facilities and services. Administrative officers at the assistant commissioner level are responsible for coordinating various government functions, and these include local security coordination, public administration, and the oversight of chiefs and assistant chiefs. Such offices also help implement national government programs at the grassroots level, and when these officers are located closer to communities, a resident can access government services more easily. And that's why many residents had gathered for the ongoing ceremony. They hoped to see the building formally handed over to the administrators so that services could begin immediately. But the absence of those administrators left questions about when the facility will become fully operational. The events in Kiharu have also drawn attention because similar situations have occurred before, and this is not the first time administrators have failed to attend the events presided over by Kiharu legislator. And in March of last year, several administrators and several officers in Murang'a County boycotted another handover ceremony led by the same member of parliament. That earlier incident also involved a development project within the constituency. Observers say such boycotts are unusual because development events typically involve cooperation between elected leaders and national government administrators. Members of parliament are responsible for the legislation and for the managing development funds through the Constituency Development Fund. National government administrators represent the executive branch at the local level. They coordinate government operations, service structures, and the implementation of national policies. And in many cases, development projects require cooperation between both officers. When the cooperation breaks down, it can affect how projects are implemented and how services reach the public. In recent months, the Kiharu legislator has also taken positions that appear to differ from elements within the Kenya Kwanza administration. He has occasionally distanced himself from the government's broader political agenda, and instead he has focused on development initiatives within his constituency. Among those initiatives is a local education support program that has drawn attention within the region. And under the program, primary school education within the constituency is offered free of charge. The program is intended to reduce financial pressure on families while encouraging school attendance. While residents say the initiative has helped many families manage the cost of education, and the political differences between sometimes create tension around development events and public appearances. And the events surrounding the Kahura Assistant County Commissioner offices now add another chapter to that ongoing dynamic. And for residents of Kiaru, however, the immediate focus remains on the new administrative event and building. The facility has already been completed and officially opened. What remains unclear is when the administrators expected to work there will formally assume their duties. Until then, the building stands ready to serve the community, and residents continue to wait for the day when the officers begin delivering the services they were built to provide. For now, the Kahura administrative offices stand complete in the heart of Kiharu, a symbol of development, but also a reminder that cooperation remains essential for public service to truly reach the people. That is all from Kenya Lens Media. Kindly, if you are new here, consider